If you shoot a lot on your phone, especially on busy filming days, then you probably know this feeling. Everything is going according to plan. You know, the shoot is happening, and then your phone hits you with the worst possible message: storage full. And honestly, that's not just annoying. It could completely kill your whole flow. So today, I want to show you a small piece of gear that solves a very real creator problem, and that is the DIGIERA LPS portable SSD. I think a lot of people assume storage is only a problem if you're shooting huge productions. But honestly, even if you're just making content for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, or client work on your phone, storage disappears really quick. You shoot a few takes, record behind the scenes, you get some slow motion, you saving reference clips, you keep old projects sitting on your phone because you might need them later, which we all do. And then all of a sudden, right in the middle of a shoot, you're deleting videos just to keep filming. That is exactly the kind of problem that creates stress when you should be focusing on creating. This is the DIGIERA LPS, and what I like about it right away is that it feels built around a real mobile workflow. It's compact, it's easy to carry, and it's made for creators who don't want a big, bulky drive hanging off of their setup. The version I have here is the 1 terabyte model, and is rated at up to 2,000 megabytes per second read and 1,800 megabytes per second write. So this is the kind of speed category that makes sense if you're working with larger video files and you want a faster, smoother workflow. For me, the biggest value here is not just extra storage in theory. It's the fact that it helps you avoid interruption in real life, because the worst time to think about storage is when you're already shooting. And you guys, if you go back to my YouTube channel, you'll see my iPhone setup. So this is gonna work perfectly with it. When you're on location, moving fast, chasing light, coordinating with people, or trying to get through a shot list, the last thing you want is to stop and start managing files. We've all been there. That's why this kind of SSD really matters. It helps keep the workflow moving. I really like the way it looks as well. It has a very nice design to it. So instead of deleting footage, clearing apps, or trying to figure out what you can afford to lose, you can stay focused on filming. And if you're someone who likes to push your phone camera harder, this gets even more useful. One of the big reasons creators use external SSDs now is because newer USB-C phones, especially newer iPhones, can work with external storage for direct recording. So if you want to shoot at a higher quality setting, like 4K ProRes, an external SSD becomes a really practical part of the setup. That's where a product like this starts to make a lot of sense. This isn't just about having more room for random files. It's about turning your phone into a more serious content creation tool without constantly worrying about internal storage limits. And I think this is especially helpful on travel days or location shoots. If you edit on the go, or if you're bouncing between a hotel, airport, client location, coffee shop, or just shooting outside all day, a small portable SSD is way more realistic than carrying around a bigger, more complicated setup. This is the kind of gear that supports a lightweight workflow. And to know that I can use my phone, shoot and log, use this for the storage, and not have to worry about space is gonna make the workflow even more smoother. See, phone cable, SSD, laptop, done. That's it. That's all you're gonna need. And once you're done filming, you're also thinking about the next part of the process, which is getting the footage off your phone and into your edit. But see, that's another reason fast external storage matters. It saves time during transfer, and it also helps when you're editing. So I can pop this thing on my phone, record, unhook it, put it right onto the laptop, and start editing. If your footage is already on a fast SSD, it's just easier to move quickly, especially if you're trying to turn around content the same day. Or if you're editing while traveling or on location, like I just mentioned, going to LA, I'll be able to use this and I'll be able to back up at the same time. So if you're the kind of creator who shoots on your phone and then jumps straight into editing in Final Cut Pro or Premiere, this is the kind of setup that just feels more professional. You're not wasting as much time waiting around, and your whole process feels more intentional. But if you want my opinion, I think the biggest benefit here is something a little less technical. Storage is just not a spec. Storage affects your mindset. I mean, it gets psychological when you're worrying about, do I have enough space? When your phone is almost full, every shot feels expensive. You hesitate, you second guess. You wonder if you should stop rolling because you know you don't have enough space. So you start thinking about what to delete instead of what to create. You see what I did there? And that is the kind of thing that quietly ruins momentum on a shoot day. But when you know you have room, speed, and a smoother workflow, you shoot more freely. You are able to tap into your creative zone. You try more angles. You let the camera roll a little longer. You grab that extra B-roll that you may or may not use, but you have the option. You stay focused on ideas instead of limitations because you're not worrying about space. The real reason creators need something like this, a portable SSD like the DIGIERA LPS, is not just about adding storage. It's about removing friction. It helps you keep your workflow smooth on busy shoot days. It helps you edit faster when you're traveling or working on location. And it reduces the stress that comes with limited phone storage. And I think that last part really matters the most, because anything that helps reduce friction in the creative process is worth paying attention to. And I'm gonna drop a few quick details if you guys are curious about the actual drive itself. This is the DIGIERA Magnetic Portable SSD. And it's a compact portable SSD with up to 2,000 megabytes per second read and 1,800 megabytes per second write. So it's clearly designed for people who want speed, portability, and a workflow that keeps up with mobile content creation. So if you ever had your phone fill up in the middle of a shoot, then you already know this is not some made up problem. For creators, a portable SSD like this is about more than storage. It's about not breaking your rhythm. It's about filming without interruption, staying fast on busy days, making your phone-based workflow feel a lot more capable. That's where I think the DIGIERA LPS2000M fits in really well. It's small enough to carry anywhere, fast enough for a serious workflow, and genuinely useful if your phone is doing more and more of your creative work. And if your biggest problem on shoot days is that your phone keeps running out space, this is exactly the kind of tool that can make your whole process feel a lot smoother, faster, and a lot less stressful. So that's my review on this, guys. If this video has helped you in any way, shape, or form, make sure you drop a comment so that we can connect, and make sure you like and subscribe. I want to continue to build my community, and it's only possible through you guys, through your engagement. And so I want to thank you guys, and until the next time, this is Dre the Film Guy signing off. Peace.